brothers and sisters. So I have a word that I want to share with you guys today, but I wanted to give you a little bit of background on the last couple months, and because this might help you with some of the things that you're experiencing in your walk. But things have been really tough for me the last few months. The Lord has changed up my life quite a bit. He has removed family members out of my life that were toxic to me. People that claim to be of Him but are not walking obedient to the things that He's asking them to do. Those that are still walking in their flesh and not in their spirit man. So I've had to give up about 4 people in my life that I did not really want to give up, but I obeyed the Lord and I did. It's really interesting because I received a letter from them, and this was back in May, and the Lord told me to burn the letter. I wasn't even allowed to open the letter, but when I burn it, it would not burn. I had to pray over the letter to get it to burn, and as it burned, I seen snakes slithering in the ashes, so I knew that it was some type of witchcraft or something that was in there. So since then, He's removed 4 people out of my life that were involved with this letter. I went from having all my days pretty much to myself to be able to govern, to being responsible for 2 of my grandchildren. For different reasons, 3 of my grandchildren have been removed from my life. This goes back to letting go and being willing to let go and lay down things that the Lord asks you to. It's proof that you love Him and you're willing to leave people behind that you love. So currently, the Lord has allowed me to keep 2 of my grandchildren in my life and 1 child out of 3. So it's been very difficult to walk that, but the Lord's given me His strength, and through this I have been battling the Jezebel spirit, the Leviathan spirit, and the Python spirit. I also have been learning how to give and love other people and be selfless in my servanthood to others, and to put them first and their needs and desires before mine. So there's a lot that's been happening lately, and there was a time when the Lord got quiet and I wasn't hearing Him as much as I was before, but just recently the Lord's been giving me dreams. He's been giving me things through some words, dreams that He's given to other family members that don't live close to me, that have been showing me that He wants me to stay this course. So I have been, and I'm sacrificing and laying down everything He asked me to do. The Lord's even changed my eating plan. He doesn't even have me eating the same way, and this eating plan actually helped me to overcome the spirit of gluttony, because I was overeating and overindulging on things, and I'd been struggling with that actually since I was a child. It kind of went back to what was implanted in me when I was young, and I was told that I was not allowed to leave the table until I ate everything on my plate. So that created a spirit of gluttony, which carried on to when I was an adult, and even making food. If I made extra food, I felt like I had to eat that. So the Lord's delivered me from quite a few things lately, and He's been doing quite a bit of work in me, and I'm thankful for everything, because I'm filthy rags without Him, and I don't deserve anything that He's done for me, but He's good and He's faithful. But I wanted to share a word with you today. Just wanted to give you a little bit of background on what's been happening to me, in case you have something like this happening in your life, to know that it's all part of God's plan. Excuse me, it's all part of God's plan, and the Lord is moving us into, excuse me, He's moving us into our positions within the body of Christ. So I pray that this word gives you encouragement today, this is a personal word for me, but I asked the Lord if I could share it, and the Lord said yes, because it's not just for me. This is for other members as well, and it's not for every person in the body, but if it's for you, you'll know it when you hear it. So the Lord said, "In weakness I am made strong. You will overcome in me. You will find new strength from above. You will glory in my presence as you shine with the light from above. You have been created for this. You are equipped to walk out my will for you. You will be and you are victorious. Your position requires much more training. This one-on-one training is about to begin. You will be caught up to the third heaven, where you will work with my angels to fight the battle on the earth. What will become of you? I will rise within you. I will bring glory to my Father as I rise within my army. I will recompense evil on the earth, and I will strengthen my children through you. Your time is quickly approaching and has come, a time when you will stand in my honor and defeat the wickedness of this world with me. Your presence will calm the nations and anger the wicked. You will cast judgments and bring fiery trials to the earth. All will witness the power of my glory within you. I will raise my army like a banner. I will fly it for all to see. The enemy will fear what you will do. The writing is on the wall. The time is upon you. No more time will be given to this wicked generation. My judgments will soon pour forth with fiery indignation. There is no escaping what is coming. All will experience my great power. For the Lamb came to die for the sins of the world, and soon will expose the lion from within. I am Yahushua Ha Mashiach, creator of all things, giver of life, bearer of the seas. My judgment is upon you, O once great nation. You shall fall and not rise again. My power will stand upon you, and no one will save you in that day. Get ready, Susan, for the battle has begun. Soon you will walk in your calling." And then I wanted to look up bearer of the seas because it just really stuck out to me. And the Lord showed me that bearer is somebody who carries or holds something. So this basically says that he is the upholder of his people, because seas is people. So I think the Lord was trying to encourage me so I can encourage you and tell you that the time is getting close for our assignments to begin. His timing's not our timing, but we know this is getting closer. And everything that happens in your life, every trial that you face, every test you have to pass, is designed specifically for you and for you only to reach the full potential that you need to be, because we need to empty ourselves of ourselves to be filled with the Lord. And like the Lord said to me, you have to empty all of Susan so I can fill your vessel. There can't be any of us left. Not 5%, not 2%, not anything more than that. There can be no percent of us left. We need to empty our vessels so the Lord can fill, because each one of us has a cup to drink. Just like he drank his cup, we have a cup to drink. And the Lord wants to put the entire cup within us. So we can't say, well, Lord, I can take all of it, but 5%. Because then that cup, which will be poured out because it has to be fulfilled, that cup will be given to somebody else. So we have to be able to drink that full cup. We have to be able to take it all. So nothing within us can stand. So I just wanted to share that with you, that the Lord's stripping things out of us. He's making a way for us to be able to hold the cup that we have to drink. And the Lord will help us. If you're struggling with something, ask him for it. If you don't understand where we are in the timeline, if you don't understand how close we are to things manifesting, then ask him. And he's going to be faithful. He's not going to give you a date or a time, because it's not going to happen. Most people would sit around and just wait for that date to roll out. He wants you to live a life of urgency, expecting him to come anytime, any day. And I'm not saying that there's going to be a rapture of God's people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is God's people will finish this training so they can carry out the assignments that they were given before the foundation of the world. Those who are called and chosen have assignments that they have to fulfill. These assignments will bring in the harvest that is coming. So we're getting prepared and ready for that. So I pray that you find encouragement and comfort in this. If you're struggling with something, then know that there's a reason that you're struggling with everything. Your walk may not be the same as someone else's walk, and it's probably not going to reflect anyone else 100%, but there will be things in your life that look the same as another brother or sister over here. And just know that the Lord is taking all of these circumstances in your life, and he is getting you ready to walk and fulfill your position. So I pray this brings you comfort. I love you all, and I will be back as the Lord leads. God bless you all, and take care now.